Hey lovelies, it's your Anti Social Libra here, and for today I'm going to update you guys on what I've been doing, what's been going on these past few months, and as you can see by the title of this video, I'm going to talk about my experience with the one, the only MONSTA X and going to my first K-pop concert ever and how that pretty much went. Okay, so from the beginning of this video, it says how this is half a story time, half an update. But honestly, this is such a mess, and I'm recording this at like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to try and update through a story because honestly, so much has happened in these past 8 months that I can't even, there's just way too much to talk about right now for it to be like normal, honestly. So I guess I'll start talking about last year with the seniors and how they basically left us because if you know me, I'm in marching band and in the piccolo section, well, flute slash piccolo, we have four seniors who graduated with us, and sometime in October or November during our last game, we wanted to surprise them by giving them gifts and stuff, and I gave them like photo books, and they was crying and we was all sad, and we knew that we was going to miss them and everything. And yeah, that was going on. And the seniors who are sadly leaving the flute section this year are Denise, Jakelsha, Jasmine, and Destiny. But mostly my story is going to revolve around Denise because, oh my gosh, this girl put me through such an emotional struggle these past 5 months. But you know what? It's all worth it, and I still love her at the end of the day. So,
Hi.
hi.
Elizabeth.
Hi, senior.
Number one top holiday right here.
Oh,
Yes.
jeez. So me and Denise just actually started getting to know each other and becoming actual friends this past year, even though I've known her for about 3 because of band. We happened to share a common interest of K-pop, and we started to become like the best of friends because of that. Because you know, K-pop unites people, okay? So we started getting together during her senior year. Not the best decision, but it happened anyways, so what can you do? So basically, how it happened was after getting forcefully dragged into symphonic band practice for like literally no reason and against my will, and then joining what's it called, wind ensemble, and performing super long pieces, we ended up getting to know each other and stressing about music and K-pop. And because I was always with Abby and doing stuff K-pop related, Denise and I decided that we wanted to have our little K-pop event together. And evidently, after finding out that there was a MONSTA X concert coming to Atlanta, we got them coins together and we tried to cop them tickets because, you know, we had to do what we had to do. However, because of course it's my life, nothing ever goes right, and on the day that the tickets dropped, Denise wasn't able to get any tickets because they sold out, and my mom and I just barely was able to cop these last two tickets in the middle of the concert hall, and Denise was sad and she was sulking, and this happened to be the day that we had to play the hardest and longest piece of music ever in our life because it was 30 freaking minutes long. So, of course, Denise was sitting up there sapping and crying in the club. But luckily, my mom is a savior and she willed herself to donate her ticket to Denise so that she could go. And now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, yeah, that's great. Denise was able to get her ticket, and now we can go ahead and we can look at this footage of the concert that you promised to show us at the beginning of the video that you're not showing us. But remember, this is still my life, and like my life, things have to go wrong. And boy, did things go wrong after this. So after after that false sense of security, when we think we are straight 4 months in advance, I get a text from Denise a few weeks later talking about how her college wants her to be moved in and starting band camp literally the day before the concert. And to put that into perspective, her college was in Savannah, which is about a good 2 hours away. And we did not have time to like plan a whole rendezvous, like thing to try and get her to the concert because that was too much work. So again, we were stuck assuming that she was not going to the concert. Then, to make matters worse, we were also in the process of trying to move, which was not going very well at the time. So Denise is back to sapping while I'm stressing and trying to figure out if I'm going to actually have to live in a box for a good few months. When, after some time and some hard realizations, 5 other family members are added into my already tiny house that we're losing in about a good 2 months. So, yeah, there was that. So now we can assess the fact that I have a depressed senior, 5 new family members that is already added to my 3-member household, making it 8 people, and we started having car trouble recently. So, yeah, already 4 problems 3 months before the concert. But around this time, things stayed pretty stagnant. It was more of us just coming to a realization that the universe hates us and is never going to be on our side. But in the meantime, I got to go to my friend Abby, this girl in the red dress. Yeah, I got to go to her quinceañera and look like an absolute pleb because 1, I'm not Catholic, and 2, I have the Spanish knowledge of a first grader because Spanish 3 does not really help you as much as you think it does. But yeah, around this time, Denise was just worried on graduating from high school, and I was just trying to ignore my responsibilities. And that was basically how it was for a whole a good half a month or a month and a half. And it probably stayed like that. And we were just like coming to terms with our reality and trying to figure out, oh, what can we do? Okay, so things were finally starting to pick up after, and around 3 weeks to a month before the concert, Denise had finally texted me and she had said she had worked everything out, something happened with her college, and she was basically just able to go to the concert. And I was over the moon. I was so excited. I was so ready and so happy because I was calling up everybody that I knew, everybody who liked K-pop, and I was asking like, do you want to go to this concert? And nobody was really able to. And I was finally able to relax and feel like a decent human being. Until the death in my family occurred. And after that, basically, we were scrambling, trying to plan this funeral. Things weren't going well. And in the end, the funeral ended up being out of state in like a whole 10 states away in Massachusetts. And it was going to be in the same week as the concert, and my mom was planning to bring the whole family and stay up there for a whole week. And basically at the end, I couldn't go. I had to make some sacrifices. I was running back and forth, checking up on the house while also staying at my sister's. And yeah, it's been a really crazy week and a really crazy summer. But this is basically the end of my story. Well, this mess of what I can call a story time. So yeah, it was a mess. These past 8 months have been crazy. 2018 has been crazy. And I know you all are sick of hearing me talk. Y'all just want to see that y'all just want to see that concert footage. Honestly, this is not really like a vlog because I didn't like record the stuff from the concert like a vlog because I wasn't expecting to even make this video in the first place. It was more just like I was rebelling because the staff told us we couldn't record, but we were still doing it anyways. So the footage you're about to see is half me screaming, half weirdly recorded videos, and you know, this was mostly so that I could stop stressing about MONSTA X because I've been shook ever since the concert, even though it was like practically a week ago, and also because I needed to update you guys on what has been going on because it's been so crazy, and even I feel like even just explaining all of this still doesn't explain everything properly. I would need like a whole hour to just tell you guys what was going on. So without further ado, to stop stalling, here is the very bad MONSTA X concert footage for you guys. Please enjoy. To the world, 여긴 안녕하세요, NCT 127입니다. Boy, 야분 boy. I'm looking at myself for I can't do mirror stuff. My hair is going everywhere. Hit you with that do. Oh yeah. Do.